Hello, it's me again. Now, I just watched the Sellsword Arts video where the guy was basically saying that a reverse grip is useless and or not as viable as people might think it is. And I kind of want to show how to make it useful because the way he displayed it, I feel like there's some type of bias because he seems like someone who's been dealing with swords for a pretty long time. So it's strange to me that they don't find ways to make it work. So, sure, let's say attacking like this, just try to attack this way, attack this way, attack this way. I mean, while it can look cool, it's not as effective, right? Because first off, you're gonna hurt your wrists. Yeah, if you just go straight on them like this. Not only that, to do this, you're opening yourself up. So, I'm like, how haven't they figured out? I left a comment talking about stirring the pot, and this is what stirring the pot looks like. So when you stir the pot in Fireball, first off, for some reason, all of that strain from this is gone. And I'm pretty sure that it's because you're creating a circular motion where you're whipping. Now, his display was him using a wooden sword against a hard post, And my thought is, well, you're not like, you're talking about a blade. You're not trying to like bludgeon somebody to death with the blade. So what would make this useful if you're not using a bat? You get me? Well, obviously you're trying to cut. You want to cut. So if you know that this has a weaker structure or lower leverage, if you will, or something like that, of course you find ways to create leverage, to create speed and control. But then, of course, you don't aim for somebody's chest or arm. You aim for soft spots, right? So, and also, see if I can pull it off here. If you've gotten in close and you're engaged with the opponent's blade, what happens if you come here and whip? What happens when you change it here? What happens? What happens? And of course, yeah, you change your stance. You want to move. When you move, you create that torque. You create that leverage I was talking about. I say, if you are facing an opponent like this, like in a square, sure, doing stuff like this is not going to work. But again, if you turn, what happens? All of that strain goes away. Did you see that? Did you see how easy that is? Think, man. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? And not only can you do that, but you can do this. Because when you do this, you bring your hand here, and it's like a crank. My spooky shoes. Let's change my shoes. But yeah, and I gotta modify this. It's kind of hard to breathe in, I ain't gonna lie. So, one. And when you start a pot, you don't have to do it always here. You can go from here to here. You can change up the direction that your swing is going or coming from. So, of course, you can do this to keep it here. You can do this, right? But it's trickier when you Pretty simple. So, come on, I talked about fake retreating because, of course, your defensive capability goes down because you're not able to do all the normal blocks and parries and whatnot. Okay? No shit. Okay, so that means that you have to deploy evasive maneuvers. You gotta move, man. You're not just gonna, you gotta move and be sneaky and go for, stabs, not so much slashes. How could you say it's useless when you can do this? How could you say this is useless? useless. Do you understand? There's so many ways to practice reverse grip. Sure, there's probably not as many as you would get from overhand grip, but again, you can change it. You can change it up. Use it for draw cuts. Don't try to cleave through somebody. Use it to get in and pull. The fuck are you doing? Come on, man. How many weird? I don't know. I'm not subscribed to you. A sword just popped up. I like sword videos and such, so I watched it, and yet again, you've blown my mind. So I don't even know your name. Pretty sure you don't know mine. I'm a nobody, right? So, still, how could you say that this is useless? It's like you don't see how many things you can actually be doing. It's like, hi, look, hi. I stepped off camera. That last movement was a turn and a hop back, but doesn't matter. Either way, that should be enough. That should be enough. You should be able to get what I'm saying. Thank you for watching if you did.